I wouldn't say everyone's your friend. No, people aren't really your friend.
Yeah.
I think in a relationship, a lot of people talk about it. Oh, sex is the most important thing. No.
So now the film industry is growing and it's adapting to new ways and technologies. And as it's growing, the stars have taken a back seat in expressing themselves. But today I have Karishma Sharma. So let's welcome her, and she's my best friend because I think most of you would know that. So let's welcome her.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for coming.
जैसे मेरे पास एक choice थी.
हाँ, I just messaged her. I was like, करिश्मा यार मैं podcast कर रही हूँ तो करना है, ठीक है ना? Option नहीं है.
I had a choice.
Date दे रही हूँ, करना है. So she was like, हाँ, I'll do it. She had no option. So I want to ask you this one thing कि जैसे कि अब Bollywood grow कर रहा है and it's like changing. आजकल इतना new चीजें आ रही हैं in Bollywood. Do you think कि opportunities भी उस हिसाब से हर किसी के पास आ रही है?
I would say there are opportunities. There are new people who are getting work. There are new casting directors who are actually looking out for new talents. And so there are like two sort of, it can be divided into two sort of lanes, I would say. One is that they're looking for fresh, new talent, and they're only going on how good are you at what you're doing, like how good are you at acting, like are you a good actor, are you a good performer, because we don't have that much money, we have limited time, and if it is a good actor then the stuff is delivered really fast.
Yeah.
And there are people who are just looking at followers. So if you
Correct.
have like 2 million followers, 5 million followers, then you're in it. But I have an opinion. I feel like if you have talent, and for the audience, whoever is watching, please work on your craft because that's really important. I learned that very late in my life. Like I did Ramagiq. And then I was like, but what? Like, okay, you're good looking, but
Yeah.
what else? Like,
What next?
You can't be an actor if you're just good looking. And if you think that you're just good looking and you can be an actor, please, ये वहम अपने आप से हटा लीजिए, because that's not true. You have to work on your craft.
Yeah.
Go to a film school. I'm not just saying about acting. I'm saying about cinematography, being a director.
Yeah.
You have to slog. You have to hustle.
Work hard.
You have to work hard. There's no other way. And especially for actors, because they think they can go to the gym and
Just work
make
out
a body,
and
and they'll be like, oh, but no. I think that era has gone where you have a good body or you're someone's son and you'll be
Casted.
Yeah, there is like little bit of nepotism for sure, but then there are people like Alia Bhatt proving themselves, right? Because she is a nepo kid, but she's proved herself. She is brilliant. I'm a big fan of her. So yeah.
So you think everyone gets similar opportunities even if you're not from a filmy background?
I would say not. See, they get it easier than I would get. Like it would be hard for me to go and meet a Karan Johar today, but it would be easier for, I wouldn't name, but like someone from the film industry to go meet Karan. But then it doesn't make me like, oh my god, like why is this? I always like feel that I was born on this way for a purpose, and I have my own journey, and I'm sure I'll meet Karan Johar one day and I'll work with him, and I need to work hard. That's it.
Yeah. So how do you think that Bollywood is growing, and how do you think it has changed in all these years, and how do you think all of this has changed and has grown, like Bollywood?
I think after the lockdown, it's evolved a lot, because see, I don't know if your parents, but like my parents were never watching Netflix or Prime or anything. They were only watching TV. So I think in that terms, when I say in India, people are watching a lot more content, and it's also like making their horizon bigger, because they can see much more. They can see like content which is just not from India, which is from Australia or UK or US, and they can see more things. They're here to explore. So I think it's growing. Unfortunately, I don't know why. Somehow it's not making a lot of money on the box office.
Like South movies are doing so
South
well.
is doing
right
so well. And I am a little disheartened also because, it takes so much time, so much strength, so much hard work of everybody, like everybody on set, even Spot Dada, to make a film. And when it doesn't work well, it's really hard, like I worked on a film, and when it doesn't do well, we all like mourn. But I think we love, it's our passion, so you gotta do what you gotta do and keep doing it for the love of it.
I think that's a good spirit to have.
There's no other choice, right?
So you are from Patna, and people from Bihar are usually like put into a like spot ki acha, you are from Bihar and acha to aisa hoga waisa hoga. They are like stereotyped. And I'm sure that you would have been stereotyped, if I'm not wrong.
Well,
how are you so confident?
I wouldn't say now, since Pankaj Tripathi ji is also from Bihar, and he's one of the legendary actors we have in the Bollywood industry today. Before, like people would be like really shocked. Like I remember when I was working on Super 30, and I told Ritik, because Super 30 is about a person in Bihar. The whole movie is set up in Bihar. So he was like, "Where are you from?" I was like, "Sir, I'm from Patna." He's like, "What? You don't look like you're from Patna." I'm like, "What are people are supposed to look like? Do they have horns, or do we like talk like hum ja rahe the?" Like, we don't always talk like that. Like I know so many of my friends in Patna, they're so cool. They only talk in English. But other than that, I love the culture of Patna. People are so warm. If it wasn't for my roots, I wouldn't be here, because people in Patna are so warm. They're so welcoming, and they give me so much courage. There are times that things are not always on the high, and then I'll call them. I'll be like, "Yaar, अच्छा काम नहीं मिल रहा," and they'll be like, "करती रहे यार, अच्छा होगा, अच्छा होगा." So like I have that thing with my friends in Patna. They are like my superheroes. Like they always like pump me up. They're like, "कुछ नहीं हो रहा, अच्छा feel नहीं हो रहा, तू पटना आ जा, तू पटना आ जा." So
and that's what I do.
Yeah, that's what she also does. Like if I'm not feeling too good, she's like,
"You come to Delhi,
Delhi aa ja, baby, Delhi aa ja." So I'm blessed with
good friends.
I wouldn't say like when I was like 2 years or 3 years back, I would say like I want like 100 friends, and I would feel very FOMO. And oh my god, I don't have this friend, I'm not going to this party. But now I think I have like maybe 4 friends. She's on the top one, best friend, and like we just met this year. And you know how they say like time doesn't matter, it's the person and it's the connection. And we connected, and here we are, like
vibing.
This was not fake, Wala.
This was not. So, do you think it's easy to make friends in Bollywood?
I am an introvert.
Are people genuinely your friends here?
I wouldn't say everyone's your friend. No, people aren't really your friend. Everyone's looking out for themselves, and it's fair. But there are some genuine people too. I mean, I have met, rarely though, I wouldn't name them, but like I have maybe 2 to 3 genuine people, and they sometimes, if I have some problem, I would go up to them and they would help me. But otherwise, everyone's like, I have seen people in a party when you're doing really well, and you're on the top and you're doing films back to back. There are people who come up to you who haven't met you for like days and be like, "Oh, hi Karishma, how are you?" and whatever. And when you're not like doing so well, they will just look through you, like
correct,
like you're invisible. And that is disheartening in some way. You feel like,
But that's how industry is.
but that's life. You learn it the hard way, that you have to work hard, and you don't take things so seriously, and you have to be very thick-skinned. You have to be very thick-skinned. I mean, if you see it on a bigger purpose, like, it doesn't matter na kya farak padta hai, koi dekh ke mere ko hi bole ya na bole. I mean, that's
you see the bigger
person's character. I mean, I see that it's the person's character, how the person is seeing me. I mean, you're my friend in good times and bad
times.
And if someone chooses to be just my friend
for
in
the good times, bye-bye.
Best of luck, guys. Yeah.
So Bollywood is like usually very like claustrophobic and like overwhelming for people because they don't know what to do. There's so much pressure on your head. There's so much like work on your head. Do you feel like it's claustrophobic? It's like a lot of pressure on you?
No, I don't feel claustrophobic at all. I enjoy my work whenever I'm on set. I think I'm the happiest person. Someone was just telling me recently, my friend is like, dude, you're a workaholic. Like, I've seen the days you're working, the days you're doing your makeup, hair, and even if it's just making a
when you're in your zone.
When I'm in my zone, I'm the happiest. When I'm not working, when I'm unproductive, I just feel so bad. So I don't think it's the same way. Like, if you love doing something, it doesn't feel like pressure or like claustrophobic. Like, set is my home. Like I
it's
love
therapeutic.
Yeah, like there are days I'm like, I just want to go on a set and just be in front of the camera and forget Karishma, because I think that's why I love acting also, because I can forget Karishma and just bring another character and just enjoy. Yeah,
that's the right thing to do. I feel.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, you forget that person, you bring someone else, and people call us bipolar, but like, we do have to be sometimes.
And that's
not saying I'm bipolar, but I'm just saying that people.
I think I'm gonna have the title as Is Karishma Sharma.
Please, no, my God, don't do that. Oh my God.
No. That's not happening. I'm your best friend.
Yeah, do it to people you don't like.
Yeah. So motivation and feeling motivated is a very big thing in life, and it's associated with being happy, with having a lot of work to do, being busy. If you're motivated, then you always work. You have a goal in your head, and you always want to achieve that goal. And until and unless you achieve that goal, you have that hunger inside you कि यार अभी वो चीज़ नहीं मिली है तो मुझे वो लेनी ही है, उस गोल तक पहुंचना है. So how do you think you had that motivation in yourself कि मैं पटना से हूँ लेकिन I have to be a heroine, मतलब I have to be there, I have to do that work. How did that motivation come in you?
To be very honest, I think I mean, you know this about me, that my parents got divorced when I was like 14. I was living with my mom, and I wouldn't say that we had like, me and my mom had like a very, there was friction, like, I was a young girl, I was budding, and I was 17, like we didn't get along at that point of time. And she decided to get married, and I was like, I'm going to be attending my mom's wedding. Like,
that would have been a shocker.
How many people have gotten to do that? And I'm like, no, I was happy. I was like, and she got married to a guy in Patna, and they were like, come to Patna and live with us. I was like, no, that's not happening. मतलब अगर मैं पटना गई, so 17 में पढ़ाई, 20-21 तक मेरी BA वो सब हो जाती, 23 तक तो शादी करके I would have been gone. So I was like, bro, this is not my scene. So I studied in Symbiosis, and there, because mom used to not send me a lot of money. So I would be like, dude, I want to go out. Like, I used to feel FOMO. I
Yeah.
used to feel sad.
Yeah.
And I remember once one of the seniors, she was like, do you want to model for us? I was like, yeah, but I don't know how to walk.
Yeah.
She's like, we'll teach you.
Wow.
Yeah. So then they made the costume, whatever. We used to do rehearsals and stuff like that. And the first time I walked that ramp, the second day on Pune Times, my pictures
On the front page?
on the front page, it's the biggest picture. And also when I was on stage, it just felt like I belonged
You
there.
belonged here.
I don't know, I just felt good. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it was attention, it was fame, it was money. All my problems were getting sorted because I was an insecure child, because I wasn't like given so much love and attention from my mom because she was newly married to someone. So I think it was a God's way to like sort of get me into this field.
Yeah.
And slowly it just sort of happened. I feel like it's destiny. And as I was telling you, after Ragni's, when I thought of it as a craft, I was like, bro, what are you doing? I mean, yeah, you're good looking, but you need to like up your game. You need to like learn about the craft. You can't just be like, I'm good looking, let's do acting. No. I mean, everybody is good looking.
You need to learn.
You need to learn. So I think the motivation was initially money, fame.
Yeah. But then as you're growing,
growing, the love for cinema grew. I think during the lockdown is when I was like, wow, there are these films, there is more to cinema. There's such good actors and actresses. Alia Bhatt being one of my favorite actors. Even like watching Sanjay Leela Bhansali films. And they're not easy. Like being an actress, I'm telling you, to do those steps, like I've heard like Deepika would like dance and she would bleed and then go back at dancing. So it's tough. It looks very nice on the outside, but actors work really hard. So I'm saying hard work it is. Like you have to. And I mean, what motivated me, back to your question, it was fame and money initially, but it changed to, to the passion of acting. And it is still that. She keeps telling me to go to Biggboss.
Because Biggboss is after you, they want you to be there.
But it's just not my thing. I've said it on camera. Oh my god. But it's okay. It's just not my thing. I don't think I'm mentally prepared, emotionally ready for the madhouse. I said it.
You said that. So the topic of this podcast is love and relationships. And love nowadays is changing.
I don't know why she's asking me this question. The wrong person to ask about love and relationships.
No, I know, because you're a hopeless romantic. You love people unconditionally. And you just showed us a tattoo.
Yeah, it says hopeless romantic, but right now I'm quite hopeless. Romance has just gone out of the picture.
No, but these days I don't even think that you can find the love that was there like 30 years back.
Even 10 years back.
Yeah, even 10 years back, because now everything is like so modern and so quick. I don't know, quick.
I think everybody's like, especially in cities like Mumbai, Bombay, and especially in our industry, everyone has so many options. Is what I would say. Plus, nobody wants to be consistent. Everybody wants their own convenience. Like they want to do this also, they want to do that also.
Everywhere.
Like it's so rare that you find a person who genuinely loves you and like will be with you no matter what. Maybe they will be with you, but the time span is so small.
Yeah.
And the whole
attention span is so small.
Yeah.
Like you are in love with the person one day and then you find someone else the next day, so you just like move on.
Also that, and I don't know, being a girl, I don't understand this theory. which a lot of people tell me that, oh my god, don't chase the guy. If you like someone, don't chase him, let him chase you.
Yeah.
I'm like, but if I like a guy, why can't I just tell him that I like him and just stop this drama? And if nothing, we can be friends.
Correct.
Like, why so much drama? Like, he texted me first, or should I text him first? Like,
Just be easy.
like, for me, I'm in the zone in my life where I'm just like, guys, I think guys do more drama than I do. Like, I'm so chill. I'm just like, I need love, sex, cuddle, food, Netflix, and chill. That's all I want. Is it that difficult?
I think it is in this time. Like,
Yeah.
it's so difficult. No one wants to like have a proper serious relationship, have like a proper partner like you can go back home to and like be with them through thick and thin, like know them, know about their issues, and like work together, be successful together. I think these days everyone wants it quick.
Yeah, and everybody is about themselves, right? They're very insecure. I don't know why. I wouldn't say just men or women. Like, people get insecure of each other.
Correct.
And not understanding that they are a team. They're not two individuals going out there.
Yeah.
Like, why do people fight when the other person's doing better? Like, why? I mean, that's the thing. Like, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. And like, when I'm down, if you're my partner, you come up to me and you'll be like, babe, it's all right, it's gonna be fine. And some days when you're not doing well, I'll come up to you and I'll be like, dude, it's gonna be fine. And I think the culture in US, like, I was talking to a friend, they do have the whole open relationship and everything.
Yeah, but now that's come to India.
That's come to India, but they also have serious relationships where they're real. They actually listen to each other. They actually hear each other out. Like, I don't know, Jay Shetty, and I don't remember his wife's name, but
she's so beautiful.
Yeah, and they're so cute together. They keep playing games. They talk about interesting things. See, I think in a relationship, a lot of people talk about it. Oh, sex is the most important thing. No, I think the foundation is about knowing a person, understanding the person. Also, we all have flaws.
Yeah.
I have flaws, you have flaws. The person who's shooting us, he has flaws.
All of us have flaws.
All of us have flaws, and the most important thing is to show them and sort of accept, like, you know me. And maybe I have some bad habits, like, and she's accepted me for that. I mean, not really bad.
Yeah, but
I mean,
whatever.
maybe you have something. Yeah, I've accepted you, and that's why we're best friends, because we love each other, and that's
acceptance is the key to love.
Yeah.
Acceptance and like knowing that, if he or she is flawed, it's okay. They are mine. It'll all be okay. Everyone grows. When you grow, you make mistakes, and then with those mistakes, you learn.
Yeah. I have a story, like, this aunt of mine was telling me very recently. I met her. This really cool, she's a 55-year-old auntie, and like super hot. So she's like, when I got married, she got married a little late at the age of 35. She's like, it's all nice and romantic in the start, for 2-3 years. It's like all chirpy. You were all like romantic, and it, how in the films, it's all like that.
Yeah.
But then after that, there comes a time where it's a lull. Like, both of you don't know what to talk. Both of you don't know what's happening. But that's the time where you need to just stick in.
Be there,
Yeah. And then again, like, figure out each other and sort of move on. Also, what is important is to evolve together. Like, one person is ahead and the other
person's behind, then that cannot be a good relationship. Because when the other person's growing, you are not, you want to be there, you want to stick there, then there are issues. Yeah, you have to grow together
also,
and evolve
about
together.
Opinions, like, I've seen like a lot of people saying that to me, that for example, you say, Karishma, I don't like this dress. I mean, this dress.
Yeah.
and you explain it to me like, no, this is not the right, I mean, actually not the dress, but like a topic, like, you know, Alia Bhatt getting married, you know, knowing that she had a baby.
Yeah.
I mean, some people are like, oh, no, that's wrong.
That's wrong. Yeah.
That's wrong. And I'm like, dude, but for me, it's right. I mean, I feel like they got married when they wanted to. Or like, you know, when she got like married at the, at her own house.
Yeah.
You're like, अरे यार शादी करने में इतने पैसे क्यों नहीं खर्चे किए, like they should have spent money. But who are you? Like it doesn't matter, like, you know, they try to convince you कि नहीं यही, this is the absolute truth.
That's the reality. These are the rules, you have to live by them, otherwise you're wrong.
Yeah, and
you cannot be accepted, you will never find love if you do this, you're a bad person and everything's bad.
Yeah, I had someone recently telling me that, you know, you worship Karan Johar and you worship like Alia Bhatt. I'm like, first of all, I don't worship them. I really like, I've grown up watching Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna, Kal Ho Na Ho. I love Karan Johar, Ae Dil Hai Mushkil. I love his cinemas. And I want to be a part of it. And being obsessed with someone like that is not wrong. How is it wrong? And like trying to change my mind, I'm like, why are you brainwashing me? So I think in relationship that also kind of happens. So I think having your own individuality, and opinion and your own thing, and two people coming along and obviously having same moral standards, and then they can be together.
Now the world has taken over in some like different way. Now it's all about materialistic things. It's about Instagram. It's about like posting that we are here, we are doing this, we are buying that, and all of that. But there's
I like it sometimes, but it's also kind of cliche. Like all the time, I don't want to know like what you're doing.
Yeah, correct.
Like you're not like that.
No, I don't post Ankit anywhere. Like very thoda I post.
Some girls were like always baby.
Yeah. Baby. What are you doing? What's happening, baby? Baby kya kar rahe?
Baby. I'm like, dude, just let him be, or like, maybe. It's really nice when you're younger, like when you're 17, 18. Though now I think the younger generation also understands. But when we were young, I think we were very
like possessive, like toxic possessive,
like extra possessive. But I think we've learned
our own lessons. We've all been there.
Back to insecurities and like jealousy. A teacher of mine, who's my mentor, was telling me that when you feel these emotions, you're feeling it, right? Like you can't like again suppress it. So to understand why you're feeling it, like for me, I was feeling a little jealous that I wasn't invited to one of the parties recently for Diwali. So I was like kind of feeling FOMO and sad about it, but I was telling her, what the fuck, it doesn't matter. But my mentor was like, listen, you know what, you actually are dying to go for that party, and that's why you're feeling jealous. And you know, so that is a way you can turn your jealousy into motivation. So that, you know, you feel like, no, I'm motivated to work so hard that I will be invited to that party next year. So it's like so whatever emotion you feel, don't suppress it. Try to see what you can actually do about it. In a positive way.
Correct.
Because we do feel emotions. We are human. So we are going to feel things.
No one can be happy forever.
All the time.
There can not only be highs and highs and highs.
And that's why there's a movie called Pursuit of Happiness, you know.
Correct.
Because it's a journey.
It's a journey of life. And we all are on our own journeys. There's like sadness, there's like bad things that happen, but we should never get into depression. We should never feel alone. We should never feel like we are not loved.
Lonely.
Yes, we should never feel lonely. We should never feel any such negative things that can drag us into like depression.
I think it's not that we do something and it happens, but like it's a lifestyle, And again, I want to go back to the parents, where I say that the
Communication
parents
is the
or
key.
the school, like, in school we have so many things. I think spirituality or doing meditation
Yeah.
should be a part of, like,
So I think that there is moral science classes in
Yeah.
school, and they teach like basic moral science. Why don't they teach the students or talk about LGBTQ? Why don't they talk about broken relationships? How can you, like, they're growing, they're teenagers, they are having those experiences.
I think
Why not
maybe
discuss
some
that?
parents wouldn't be really happy about that, but what they can do is actually have a meditation session, have a session where everybody can come
But do you
out
think
and talk
a
about.
kid so young would want to meditate when he's like going
Of
through so
course.
much?
There are teachers, there are professional people who can do that. There are monks in China and a lot of places. They're like 4 or 5, and they're not monks, but like,
But
they
then-
learn and they do
but then that's
meditation.
inculcated in them since the beginning. So
that's
it
what I'm
means that
saying.
it has
It
to be from the beginning. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to teach your children to meditate, to be, it has to be a part of the lifestyle. Like, when I was growing up, like in the film industry, nobody actually took bodybuilding or like going to the gym very seriously. It wasn't a part of our lifestyle.
Yeah.
But now it is.
it is.
Now it is a very much part of our lifestyle. Eating healthy is a part of our lifestyle.
Yeah.
But it wasn't back then.
Yeah.
But now that it is, we're going to teach our kids that. So it's like what we give to the generation coming ahead of us that really matters. Like, I genuinely feel that if I could open a school and teach kids how to live life and how to deal with life, I would love to do that. I would love to be a teacher. And like, I mean, I'm nobody, I'm not like Sadhguru here, but it's very important.
It's very important.
And there should be like a discussion, as you were saying, moral science, there should be a class of discussion where everybody can come up with something that they're feeling. And that can only happen with meditation, because I'm telling you, when you meditate with like 5 people in a similar room, you feel connected to each and everyone in the soul.
Yeah.
No, you feel connected to everybody. And what happens is that when you're feeling connected, you feel safe around them. And when you're safe around somebody, you can actually open up and you can be vulnerable and you can talk about your issues. Because usually you're like shy, you're like, no, what if I talk about this? People are going to judge me. So when you're connected and when you can be vulnerable, you can actually discuss and talk about your problems.
So true.
So I think that's something I would really want my kids to be. Wow, we've come from having to talk about serious relationships, to casual sex, to open relationships,
to
mental health, and now we're talking about schools. But please, guys, I think schools must have this.
Yeah, there has to be some amount of education that needs to be in every school, that you have to be educated about these certain topics so that you live your life in a better way. It's a practice.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle. So we went quite deep, like we went super deep into this podcast, and this was a very deep conversation that we had with Karishma. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you stayed till the end. This podcast is sponsored by Ramagiq, and it's a homegrown startup. It's a beautiful brand. Karishma loves it.
I love it. I love her clothes. I just stole one of her outfit.
Yes, she loves Ramagiq. So go and check it out, guys. And please follow TeaWithShi. Please follow Karishma. Please follow me. And
see you guys soon.
Stay tuned.